I was here before the oceans learned restraint, before trees, before bones. I watched the planet cool in darkness for ages beyond human comprehension, and when life finally arrived, it came screaming. Everything screamed back then. The sea, the sky, the things beneath the mud. But humans were different. Animals kill to eat. Humans kill for reasons that do not exist yet. That is how I knew they would survive. The night they discovered fire, 7 of them stood inside a cave while rain attacked the earth outside. I can still see them. The old woman with cataract-clouded eyes. The limping hunter whose ankle healed incorrectly. The little girl chewing on charcoal because she liked the taste. The pregnant one who feared she would die during winter. And him, Nero. Humans would eventually create kings, prophets, murderers, saints. Nero was none of those things. He was simply the first human to understand power. The fire had not been invented intentionally. Lightning struck a dead tree 3 days earlier. The tribe carried a burning branch back to the cave like frightened thieves stealing from the sky. They did not understand fire, but they understood what it did. It pushed darkness away. And in those years, darkness contained teeth. The tribe sat around the flames in awe. One by one, they reached trembling hands toward the heat, jerking back in surprise. Their shadows crawled across the cave walls like living creatures. Then the baby started crying. A weak sound. Wet. Painful. The mother tried feeding him. Nothing. Her milk had begun failing days ago. Winter was arriving early. The tribe already knew what that meant. I watched the realization spread through the cave, slowly, silently, like infection. No one spoke. Human language was still young then, mostly gestures, grunts, eyes. But humans mastered cruelty long before words. The old woman looked at the child first, then at the fire, then away. Naro understood immediately. That was the moment. Not the fire, not the lightning. That moment. The first time a human being realized fire could do more than protect. The child's crying worsened. The mother clutched him tighter. Naro stood slowly. The others avoided looking at him, which humans still do when they want violence without responsibility. I have observed this in boardrooms, police stations, weddings, and wars. Someone always becomes the hand for what the group secretly desires. Naro picked up a burning branch. The mother backed away instantly. Smart woman. Humans often recognize evil before they can describe it. She screamed. A terrible sound. Modern humans would not understand it because language dilutes emotion. Words soften things. But that scream meant, please do not make me survive this. The cave became chaos. Some shouted. Some turned away. One man laughed nervously because humans have always laughed when frightened. Naro approached carefully. Not angrily. Not cruelly. Hungry. That is important. History often misunderstands monsters. The worst acts rarely come from hatred. Usually necessity. The branch touched the animal furs wrapped around the child. Fire spread instantly. The mother lunged at Naro with such force they both hit the cave wall. She clawed at his face, bit his shoulder, screamed into his skin. And for one brief moment, humanity almost became something else.
because the others hesitated. I saw it happen. The tribe watched the flames consuming the furs, watched the smoke rise, watched the mother fighting like a wounded animal. And for one impossible second, compassion nearly defeated survival. Then, the smell reached them. Cooked meat. You recoil reading this. They did too. But hunger is older than morality. Much older. The mother realized it before anyone else. I watched the exact instant hope left her body. Humans still make that face today in hospitals, in courtrooms, outside funeral homes. The fight disappeared from her limbs. Naro pushed her away. Nobody moved. Nobody spoke. The baby had stopped crying. Rain hammered the cave entrance. Fire cracked softly. And the first thing humans ever did after mastering fire was decide together that survival mattered more than innocence.
You think civilization began with tools, or language, or agriculture? No. Civilization began the first time humans shared guilt. They ate in silence. Even the little girl chewing charcoal understood something sacred had been damaged. The mother did not eat. She sat against the cave wall, staring into the flames until morning. 3 days later, she disappeared into the snow. The tribe never found her body. But I did. Of course I did. I watched her walk into the white wilderness alone after sunset. I watched her lie beside a frozen river and close her eyes. I watched wolves approach cautiously. And I watched something else too, something important. As death crept over her, she looked upward into the darkness above the trees, directly at me. Humans were not supposed to sense me yet, not for thousands of years. But dying minds sometimes loosen from reality. Her lips cracked from cold. Then she whispered, "You watched." Not accusation, not fear, just recognition. It was the first time any human acknowledged my existence. I have witnessed billions of deaths since then. Emperors, children, lovers, murderers. But I still remember hers most clearly, because she taught me something about humanity very early. Humans can forgive almost anything, except being witnessed at their worst.
If you like these kind of stories, please like, subscribe, and share. Thanks for watching.